Top 10 Best Training Practices for Your New Dog. Pre-intro. Are you looking for some of the best practices to train your dog? Trying to teach basic dog training instructions to your dog can be effective in solving behavioral concerns regardless of whether they're current ones or those that might appear in the future. So where exactly do you start your dog training? Although taking a class can be helpful for you and your pet, you can teach your dog right at home with several dog training techniques. Hey everybody, welcome to the Paw Pals Pet Channel. Today, we're gonna go over the top 10 best training practices for your new dog. Make sure to watch until number 1 because it's one of the most amazing dog training practices I've ever seen. Number 10. Relationship-based training. Relationship-based training incorporates many different types of training, but for both dog and owner, it focuses on a more individualized approach. It's the dog and human relationship that drives it all. This approach aims to meet the needs of the dog and the instructor to encourage engagement and to reinforce their connection. Before each training session starts, the trainer must know how to read the body language of their dog, what rewards inspire the dog the most, and how to fulfill the basic needs of their dog. Strong reinforcement facilitates positive attitudes. Number 9. Alpha dog or dominance training. In order to establish a relationship of obedience and dominance, alpha dog or dominance training depends on the instinctual pack mentality of a dog. The theory indicates that as found in captive wolf packs, dogs see their families as their packs and adopt a social hierarchy. When a dog sees themselves as the alpha, they need to learn to accept the humans as the alpha and obey accordingly. Some of the strategies used in this approach include knowing and reacting appropriately to dog body language, expressing confidence and authority, and going first when it comes to feeding, entering, or leaving rooms, or walking on the lead. When your dog wants to go out, they have to wait in front of the door before you unlock it. When they want to eat, then when you make meals, they have to wait patiently. Number 8. The model rival training. The model rival training approach relies on the fact that dogs learn by observation. Dogs learn to emulate actions by presenting a model of good conduct or a competitor to compete for resources. So an instructor could have another person function as the model, rewarding them or scolding them for unwanted actions. For completing tasks on orders, the puppy, as an observer, learns from the model what to do properly. The model may also serve as a competitor, vying for a desired toy to perform the correct task or trading it as a reward. Motivating the dog to pick up the task and achieve it quicker, this could be a strategy you find more convenient than sticking to standard training sessions if your dog has a deep bond with you and can spend a lot of time watching you and following you around. Number 7. Positive reinforcement training. A strategy popularized by trainers to train dogs easily is the positive reinforcement method. The idea behind it is reasonably clear. When it's followed by a reward, dogs can repeat good conduct. Poor conduct should not earn a reward or acknowledgement. If the correction has to take place, it comes in the form of withdrawing incentives such as taking away a toy or treat. Harsh reprimands or physical penalties are not needed. This method of training starts with rewarding the desired action instantly. That way, the dog correlates the conduct with the reward. This technique is paired with clicker training by some trainers. This gives the dog a distinct sign of the exact moment the action was done. Commands ought to be brief and to the point as well. Number 6. Clicker training. Training with clickers is also based on operational conditioning and depends heavily on the same concepts as positive reinforcement. Clicker training may in fact be grouped into a system of positive reinforcement rather than a form of training itself. It depends on the use of a device, such as a whistle or, as the name implies, a clicker, to signal a dog when the desired behavior is achieved. The value of using clicker training is that it shows the exact moment of completion of the desired action and precisely what is being rewarded. Trainers will then use the clicker to form and apply verbal commands to new habits. Firstly, in order to realize that a click means a reward is coming, the dog needs some training. Then, with a click and a reward, the dog may associate an action. Finally, to create a new association, you should add a verbal order. This is a perfect way to learn new tricks, and it'll help turn the fundamentals into more dynamic activities. If you enjoyed the video so far, hit the subscribe button as it gives us a reason to bring more quality content. Let's get back to the video now. Number 5. Make socialization a top priority. There are a lot of things to teach a puppy when it's young. When your puppy is developing so quickly, it's difficult to know where to concentrate your time the most. Other times, such as certain disciplines, commands, may be taught later or more gradually without having long-term implications for the dog. However, some aspects such as socialization are reliant on the puppy's brain growth and must be prioritized. Socialization, as well as bite prevention and house training, should be a big part of your dog's training. Number 4. Teach bite inhibition. The willingness of a dog to control the force of its bite is known as bite inhibition. When a dog is in the wrong condition, such as being hurt or afraid, it'll bite. The severity of a bite is often determined by how well a dog's bite inhibition is. Bite inhibition can mean the disparity between a dog becoming euthanized for causing serious injury and no sign of the dog's teeth on the skin afterward. When puppies are young, biting inhibition is primarily taught through play with other puppies. When the puppy bites too hard, yelp loudly, quit playing with them, and ignore them over several minutes. It'll help them learn how to manage the strength of their bite. Number 3. Practice handling. Most puppies are fairly accepting of being handled and kissed. They can be wiggly, but few have significant sensitivities to being touched. A puppy that was formerly happy with being held or touched may begin to protest with barks, biting, or avoidance as they grow older. Those young puppy protests can result in a dog that bites when rubbed in the wrong spot, can be groomed, and is unsafe with children who don't understand the importance of giving the dog space. Number 2. Try crate training. In the long run, crate training is perhaps the most convenient way to house train your dog. The normal instinct of most puppies is to keep a small space clean. Many puppies can attempt to keep their bladders when in a crate if the crate is just open enough for the puppy to turn around, lay down, and stand up in, and there isn't anything water absorbing in the crate. A 2-month-old pup can hold his bladder for a total of 3 hours in a crate. Those figures are, however, maximums. When you take your puppy outside, you can do it at least half as much as the actual amount of time they'll keep it when you're home. This ensures that every hour and a half, the very same 2-month-old pup should be taken outside. Number 1. Advanced dog training. Once your dog has learned the fundamentals, you'll move on to more advanced tricks. These exercises will keep your dog healthy, engaged, and mentally stimulated. Additionally, they'll aid in the strengthening of your bond with your canine friend. Keep in mind that preparation is a continuous phase. There will never be a time when you're fully done. It's important to continue working on your dog's training throughout his or her life. People who learn a language at an early age but don't use it may forget a lot of it as they get older. It's the same for your dog. If you don't use it, you'll lose it. So these were the top 10 best training practices for your new dog. We hope you found it interesting. Thanks for watching this video. If you discovered something new in this video, press the like button. Moreover, tell us in the comment section below about your pet dog and how you'll be training it. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss more videos of pet facts and much more. Check out this playlist of my top 10 videos of dog videos, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.